Hey everybody, so we got the cheetah drawing done and I'm pretty happy with it. Basically, I have kind of like a rule of thumb when I'm doing my drawings that I try not to spend much more than 8 to 10 hours on a drawing. So this is roughly 8ish to 9ish hours, and from the last stage I showed you, I told you mainly all I had left to do was a bunch of texturing. So I'll give you an example of the texture. I'm going to go on the macro lens here, and then so here you can see all the little highlights that were used to lighten the background up a little bit. And got one lash here coming down into the eye. A little bit of white charcoal used there, but most of the texture that you see down here for the highlights is just using a kneaded eraser and pinching it down to a fine point. And on this side though is not as much highlights because it's away from the viewer basically, so you don't need as much detail on this side as opposed to this side. So yeah, that's and then I just kind of went back into the, because I overtoned the whole piece using a brush. So every time you go back over a piece, like I use a mop makeup brush, and then what happens is that these dark areas here get lightened back up. So then the final stage in my drawings is usually the black layer, and then I just scribble in hard, try to get into the texture of the paper. You can see that some of the texture of the paper shows through a little bit, which helps add to the drawing. And then overall, the texture, you don't really see it, but it, like where I did a lot of texturing here, helps highlight it up. There's a little bit of highlights in between the patches of the markings. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Cheetah drawing, like I said, I spent roughly 8 hours, and I put a clear coat on it. So now I got 2 cats to do a clear coat on, because I still have the mountain cat that I did. I haven't clear coated yet. Been pretty lazy about that. So there you go, folks. Completed drawing of the cheetah. Thanks for watching.